Hello my champions, a very good evenings. Welcome to your favorite channel. My name is Khushbu. Yes. Hello Ayush Biswas, Advika. Hi Onkar. Good evening Bilvasai. Hi Akansha. Gungun Tagore. Ahmed. Hi Alok Kumar, Sweta, Rohan Ranjan. Ashriya Das, Sweta, Dhruvi Verma. All right. Shreyasi Chanda, Hemant. So how are you all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Hi Namita, Hemant, Puneet, Rashmi, Sonali Nayak, Shruti Kumari. Good evening Shruti, I am doing good, thank you. Yes, Rashmi, Sonali, Sultana Fatima, Sita Kumari. All right. So I hope everybody can see me and hear me properly. Yes? Quickly give me thumbs up, smiler and smileys. Yes. Hello Kajal, Ananya, Beyonce, Seema, Anita. All right. So there is no glitch at all, so we can start. I can see lots of thumbs up and smileys. Yes, perfectly visible and audible. Hi Aradhya Tiwari. Yes, Ananya is saying yes. All right. So tell me one thing. Even when you know the mathematics concepts, do you also face challenges while doing calculations? Do you feel that this is the most difficult part when it comes to math, even if you know everything well? Yes, is it so? Yes, hello Jessica, Farhan, Renu. Thank you, Dhruvi. All right. Yes, I can see lots of thumbs up. So this is working fine, yes? Ashriya, yes. Ayush, yes. Shruti, Anshi, me. So basically this, because generally our main focus is on learning the concepts, right? Whenever we come into a new grade, our main focus is on learning the concepts and to learn the formulas, so and so. But we don't really focus on the calculation part, right? We feel that this is something that we have been doing since, since we were very small. So we generally don't focus on such things. But today's session is all about this. It's about the 3 simple math tricks that I'll be discussing today so that it will help you in doing the calculations faster. So are we all ready? Yes? I know it is time taking, and when it comes to math, especially time management is the biggest thing. That's the main challenge that we face, right? Kajal have problems in calculations. Sweta can't do fast calculation, yes? So I know that many students face this thing, especially when you're sitting in the examination hall. Even if we know all the questions properly, still we end up making silly mistakes, right? Because sometimes the calculations are so time consuming, right? And the methods are really long. We end up making errors. Obviously, there is a proper time that you are given. So you have to complete the paper in that span of time only. So you're already in a rush. You are under pressure at that point of time. Yes, in exam, face a lot of problems. Good evening, Hydra Gamer. Hi, Papaya. Some students are now joining. Calculation is slow, even in Menti also. So don't worry. Today I'll be sharing 3 simple math tricks. 3 tricks I'm sharing today. I'm sure that this will help you in doing calculations faster. But make sure one thing. Whatever tricks I'm going to share with you, that after this session you're going to practice a few questions. You can pick up any random questions, right? And you're going to practice these tricks. Trust me, even if you're in grade 6, 7, 8, you're in 9, 10th, or you're going to write the competitive exam, it's going to help everyone. Yes? Dhruvi, slow while doing calculations. So shall we start? Are we all ready? Yes? Yesterday's notes? All right. One multiplication wastes a lot of time. Don't worry, multiplication trick also I'm going to share here. Tricks always work. Thank you. I'm glad that you find these sessions fruitful and they're actually helping you. Alright, so before I start, let me just share what all tricks I'm going to share with you. So first trick is going to be about the butterfly technique for adding and subtracting 2 fractions. Trust me, the traditional method that we have been using, you would stop using that once you see these tricks. Yes. Don't worry, Chavi. After learning these, all you need to do is just practice a little bit, because obviously everything will come with practice only, right? Oh my, I can see lots of smileys and thumbs up, Ayushi, flowers. Thank you, Sita. That's nice, Kajal. That's good. Hydro Gamer, don't worry. It will be shared. Don't worry about that. And then we'll be discussing the multiplication of 3-digit numbers. Because I think generally the 3-digit multiplication of 3-digit numbers, that's the most boring thing in maths, isn't it? The calculation is so long. So today I'll be sharing some interesting tricks, and third one would be square of any 2-digit number. Wow. Isn't that interesting? Yes? Absolutely, Sweta. So yes, do practice a few questions after this. All right, all right. Don't worry, Kajal. If you are regularly attending the classes, trust me, you will see an improvement. All right, so before I formally start the session, I hope that you all have joined our Telegram channel. Yes? Because you are getting session notes over there, the session PDFs. Don't worry, Hydro Gamer, that will be shared. Revision questions, some interesting Sunday fun day facts, some interesting quizzes which you keep asking for. Homework question, and yes, session updates also you will be getting. Thank you, Shruti. Gungun, yes, joined. Ayush, I hope everybody has joined it. Yes, quickly give me thumbs up, smileys. And you can share it with your friends also if you feel that these sessions are actually helping you. The tricks that we are sharing. So whatever sessions we are doing, if you feel that they're actually fruitful, share it with your friends also, with your school friends, or if you have someone in your neighbors, in your family. Yes? Thank you. Yes, Harshita. All right, all right. Sonali, side can't. Try it one more time, Sonali. All right, all right. So let's start the session. So here is our first trick, that is butterfly technique for adding and subtracting of 2 fractions. Trust me, this is very simple. And this method, I think the traditional method that we are using there, we still need to, take the LCM and all these things. Here, this can be done mentally also. So we have 3 by 5 plus 1 by 2. These are the fractions that we have got. We need to add them up. So as the name suggests, it's a butterfly method. So I'm going to form a butterfly over here like this, right? So now what we will do is, you can see here, this is 3, look at the wings, 3, and this is 2, right? So we are going to multiply them. That's 3 times 2, which is 6. Similarly, this 5 and this 1 over here, look at the wings here, the butterfly wings. This is 5 times 1, that's going to be 5. So here we have 6 and 5. Now look here. In the denominator, we are simply going to multiply them. So that's 5 times 2, which is 10. Now what we are going to do here is, since there is a plus sign here, we are going to add these digits up, 6 and 5. That's going to be equals to 11. And in the denominator, we are going to have 10. See, this could be done mentally as well, right? Mentally, the digits are so simple. We can simply multiply 3 times 2, that is 6. 5 times 1, that is 5. So 6 plus 5 is 11. Now we know the numerator. And for the denominator, digits are very, very small. 5 times 2, that's 10. Right? Isn't that simple? Yes? Gungun, yes, you like the trick? No, Sweta, that's the best part. Here the denominators are not same, but still, this could be done mentally. No need to take LCM, nothing. Right? Yes, Dhruvi, you like this method. Farhan. Yes, it can be done mentally, right? Right. So you can try this with different fractional numbers. So this was for addition. The same thing we are going to see for a subtraction also. And you can see that the same trick is going to work. Super simple, right? I'm sure that after this, you would stop using that traditional method, taking LCM, making the denominator same. That's time consuming also, isn't it? Now, let's say I have to subtract these fractions. 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2. So there is no difference. Again, as the name suggests, it's a butterfly method. So butterfly is formed, right? Now first, 3 times 2, like we did before, that's going to be 6. 5 times 1, that's going to be what? That's going to be 5. Now, in a similar manner, we have the denominators here, right? Which is 5 times 2, that's going to be 10. Now simply, since there is a negative sign over here, simply I'm going to subtract 6 and 5. That's 1 in the numerator, in the denominator we have 10. 1 by 10. See how simple it is. Yes, Abhishek, how can it be 1 by 6? I think this is typing error. Yes, Advika, absolutely. Right? 1 by 10, 1 by 10, right. So did you all like this trick? Or you would still use that traditional method, taking the LCM, making the denominator same. The Kansha, nice trick? Yes, Ayushi, absolutely. You don't have to make a butterfly over there. As I'm telling you, it could be done mentally, right? So you don't really have to make a butterfly. This can be done mentally. Okay, we are multiplying these numbers. We are multiplying, like let's say this is 3 by 5, this is minus 1 by 2. So in mentally I'm doing it. I'm multiplying 3 with 2, that's 6. I'm multiplying 5 with 1, that's 5. So I'll simply write 6 minus 5 in the numerator. Denominator simply we have to multiply. 5 times 2, that's 10. That's 1 by 10. That's the way to do it mentally. Fast and easy trick. Simple dimple, right? Wow, very easy. Yes? Yes, so this can be used instead of those traditional technique. In your text, that's nice. Yes, Kajal. Yes, that's the best part. All right, all right, all right. Let's move ahead. So this was our first trick. Now let's move ahead. Let's quickly take a look at our next trick, which is multiplication of 3-digit numbers, right? No, Chavi, it's not like that. The main steps. Try not to skip the steps. But yes, here we are not skipping any step, actually. It's just that we are not taking the LCM. That's the only difference. Like I showed that to you in the previous slide, here I have not skipped any of these steps. I've written each and every step. It's just that I've not taken the LCM, right? Yes, Jessica, absolutely. Thank you, Aradhya. Interesting, yes. Time saving also. That's the best part. All right, all right. So these small things, even if you're going for any kind of exam, whether it's your school exam, it's a competitive exam, this is going to help you, right? All right, let's move ahead. Let's quickly take a look at the second trick, multiplication of 3-digit numbers. I know the traditional method that we have, it's very boring, very time consuming also. Now let's take a look at this new method that we have. So here in this method, see at the first glance, you might feel that this seems a little complicated. Trust me, it is not. With practice, once you do 3-4 questions with using this method, trust me, you would stop using the traditional method that we generally use. Yes, because these kind of questions, these come in our calculations, in our questions a lot, many times. Very frequently we use this. Yes. All right, all right. So let's suppose first I'm going to show you for general letters like A, B, C times X, Y, Z. Instead of this, we will have numbers. So I'll show you an example after this, right? So let's first quickly take a look at this. Yes, Kajal, absolutely. It is applicable. Thank you, Dhruvi. All right, so let's say I have ABC times XYZ. I have to multiply this. So what do we have to do here? You have to start from here, from the extreme right, right? C times Z. First we will multiply C times Z. Please pay attention to this because here we will have a few steps, right? All right, then if there is any carry forward, right? So we will take it forward, right? So first we have C times Z and then we multiply B and Z and C with Y. So it's going to be B times Z plus, you have to add them, C times Y plus if there was any carry, right? And then you get the final sum. After the final sum, if there is any carry, you take it forward. Yes. SE on. Sorry, Kajal, I'm not able to understand your question. Yes, Shruti, right. All right. Similarly, after that, we will multiply A times Z and C times X and B times Y. Look at these arrows over here. After this, I'll show you, right? And then if there was any carry, you have to add it up. And then you get the final sum. After that, you write the number. I'll show you with numbers also. You will get a better clarity. If there is any carry, you take it forward. All right, all right. I'll explain you with an example. And then we will take this A times Y and B times X. We have to add them up. If there is any carry, you add them up. Get the final sum. Carry forward if there is any. All right, all right. And then finally A times X plus if there is any carry in the previous one, you take the sum. And that would be the final result. Now let me tell you what I have done. There are basically 5 steps. You have to start from extreme right. There are basically 5 steps. First step is this one. Remember these arrows. Second one is this one, like this. Third one is this one. There are 3 arrows. And then comes the fourth one. Fourth one is this one and then this one. You have to remember these 5 arrows. So what you can do is you have to remember these 5 arrows and then just keep doing it. I know, that's what I told you before I started it. You might find it confusing at the first time you see it, but trust me, this is simple. Okay, let's take an example. I know with variables it becomes complicated. See, let's suppose I have to multiply 432 with 346. So what we will do is, as I said, extreme right, this would be the arrow. I'll multiply this 2 with 6. Yes, 2 with 6, okay. What do we get? 2 times 6 is going to be 12. So you would write the number which is at the extreme right here, that's 2, and carry forward 1. First step clear? Quickly, give me thumbs up smileys if you're able to understand the first step. Yes. Yes, I'm waiting. Yes. Thumbs up smileys if this first step is clear to you. Rudrakshi, simple. Don't worry, Papiya. This is not difficult. I know with variables it becomes a little confusing. Simple, yes. So Dhruvi, what you have to do is you have to start from the extreme right. Right? So 2 times 6, the first arrow. It's like this. It's like this. That means it's between the numbers which are on the extreme right. So 2 times 6, that's going to be 12. So we write 2 here and carry forward 1. Every time we are going to carry forward something. Yes? Yes, Rudrakshi. I do remember. Alright. Coming to the next step. What was the next arrow? Next arrow is this. So obviously there would be number here, here, here and here. We are going in proper order. Right? So now this time I'm going to multiply this 3 with 6 like this and 2 with 4. Right? So this is going to be what? 3 times 6 plus every time we have to add 2 times 4. And 1 was the carry in the previous step. Let's add them up. 3 times 6 is 18. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1. What this is going to be? 27. So again what we will do is 2 was already here. 7 I'll write here and carry forward 2. Deepa understood? Yes. So, Farhan, 3 times 6 plus 2 times 4 plus 1 carry. Right? Yes, Priyanka. So, what we are doing here is we are multiplying the numbers like this. These are the arrows on the extreme right that we have. Right? So, here 3 times 6 is 18. 2 times 4 is 8. 1 was the carry. Right? So, I have added here. So, this is 27. So, 7 you will write here. 2 will be the carry forward. Papiya, clear? Dhruvi? Yes, Dhruvi, Ayush, you still have doubt. Okay, let's get back to the previous slide for the ones who haven't understood this. So we start from here, from the extreme right. So 2 times 6, this is going to be what? This is 12. Right? So what I'm doing here, I'm writing 2 here. Right? And carry forward 1. I'll not write 12 over here. We have to carry forward every time. Yes, Akansha, Dhruvi, Gungun, Deepa, got it? Harshita, now getting it, okay. It's okay, Sharfia. Yes, quickly thumbs up smileys if you can understand this so that we can move to the next slide. Yes, Gungun now got it, Sweta, Shruti, Sonali, right. So I'm not writing the complete 12 over here, see? 1, I'm carrying it forward. Dhruvi, understood. Yes. Samarth. Alright. Now, for the next 2 numbers. Now this time I'm going to multiply these numbers like this. You have to remember the arrows only. Okay. Right. So here what will I get? 3 times 6, that's 12. Plus every time we have to add. 2 times 4, that's going to be 8. There was 1 carry in the previous step. Right. So I'll write 1. 12 plus 8. I'm sorry, this is 18. 18 plus 8, 26 plus 1, 27. Right? So we don't write the double digit number. 2 was already here. Right? 2 was already here. And here we have taken 7. Always we prick from the right hand side, extreme right. We have 7. So I'm going to carry forward 2 now. Any doubt still here? Yes, no. Nikolop, okay. Kajal, yes. Sharfia, easy peasy. Manash Singh, Ayushi. No doubts, Gungun? Yes, if you practice this, obviously. Practice, say, it will get better. Aradhya Tiwari, no means no or no doubt. Yes? All right, all right. So we have 72 till here now. It's easy, understood? Yes, how you can remember this? You have to remember 5 arrows. That's it. Nothing else. That's okay, Shaurya. No doubt. All right, let's move ahead. Now, next step. Coming to the next step. What did I tell you? Next arrows are like this. There are 3 arrows. Numbers are here, 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 here. Okay. So this time I'm going to multiply this number. I'm going to multiply these 2 numbers. Take a look at the arrows. And these 2 numbers and these 2 numbers. Right? Okay. And every time we add it. So 4 times 6, that's 24. Plus sign as it is. 3 times 4. 3 times 4. This 3 times 4 is going to be 12 plus. This 2 times 3, that's going to be 6. And 2 was the carry in the previous step. Right? So that's 44. We do not write the double digit number. We will carry forward this 4, right, in the next step. So what I'll write here, we already had 2, we had 7, now we have 4. Yes. Okay. So we have 4 over here, 4, 7, 2. And we will carry forward 4. Quickly thumbs up smileys if this is clear. Ma'am, the 4 arrow is 4 arrow. These are 3 arrows, not 4 arrows. 3 arrows are here. 0% doubt, 100% clear. Wow. Yes. Quickly. Long answers as in, you're talking about the theoretical questions. Generally, we do not have theoretical questions, obviously, in maths. Or you're talking about when we have a very complex question. Like this trick, yes, clear? Okay, let's move ahead. Talking about the next arrows. Next arrows are like this between these 2 last numbers, right? So 4 times 4, that's 16. 3 times 3, that's 9. There was a carry from the previous step and that's 4. You add them up, you get 29. Now again, we will take 9, but 2 will be carry forward. We already had 2, 7 and 4 from the previous step. 9 is here. I'm going to carry forward 2 now. Right? All right, all right. Then talking about the last step, that is 4 times 3, this one. Yes, so that's going to be what? 4 times 3. And what we will add here, the carry from the previous step, that's 12 plus 2, which is 14. So what I'm going to do here is, this time, there is no next step. So I'm going to write this full number. So we already have 9472. So I've written 14 over here. Yes, in science, obviously there are long answers, but in maths we generally have complex questions, not long answers really. Yes, you see, for everything, whatever it is, you need practice. But with practice, obviously, the more you practice it, the better it's going to be. Yes, but these kind of things I tell you when you go for the, let's say, exams like Olympiad and TSC, there are some competitive exams. These kind of tricks are really helpful. Even let's suppose if you're in your school exam, sometimes you don't have to show the calculation, you're doing the rough work. So you can use all these tricks. They will actually save your time. Like I told you, before I started this trick, I told you that at first you might feel that it is more confusing, it is more time consuming, but it is not. You just need to remember 5 steps here. 5 steps means the arrows that I'm talking about. We start from the extreme right. First arrow is this, between the 2 numbers on the extreme right. Next arrows are like this, the next 2 numbers that we have. It is in order, right? And then we have these 3 arrows, which is in between the 3 numbers. This is between the last 2 numbers and then this. Every time we are carrying it forward. Yes? Bilva Sai, I hope this is clear now. Only 5 steps are here. This is not difficult. Ayush, easy for me? Easy now, yes? Yes. So I answer to this question, Abhishek. For school notebooks, like sometimes you don't have to show the calculation. So in rough work when you're doing it, you can use all these things. Absolutely not, Sharfia. Yes. That's right, Priyanka. Yes, Deepa. You can tell me whichever step. So which step you have a doubt on? Which step? Yes. Easy peasy. Akansha, Rudrakshi. Yes, Ashriya. So let me do it here. Like we have 4, 3, 2 and 3, 4, 6. So when we are multiplying these numbers, so what we have done is we start from here. I'm changing the color now. We start from here. We multiply like I did this first arrow. 2 times 6, that's 12. So I'll write 12 here. 1 is carry forward. Right? Then you take these 2 numbers like this. These are the arrows. 3 times 6 and 2 times 4. 3 times 6 is what? It can be done mentally. 18. 4 times 2 is 8. That's 18 plus 8, 26. But we have 1 also we have to add here. That's 27. So from 27, 7 I'll write here and this 2 will be carry forward. Right? Then talking about the next step where we have all these numbers. I'm sorry, this is 6. This is 6 where we have all these numbers. I mean this one. Right? So 4 times 6. 4 times 6, that's going to be what? I'm multiplying these numbers over here. 4 times 6, that's basically 24. And this 3 times 2, that's what? That's 6. And this 3 times 4, this is 12. Right? Yes? I hope this is clear. Any doubts? Simply you have to add them up and then you're going to add this 7 also. Yes, quickly. That's okay, Nukriti. Yes. 5th step, Sonali. 5th step is, I think this is our last step. This is our 5th step only. This is the last step here. What we are doing here is we are multiplying these numbers which are here. The numbers on the extreme left. These numbers. So it's 12 basically. 4 times 3, it's going to be 12. But there was a carry from the previous step. That's 2. So this is 14. This time, we don't have any extra step after this. So I'm going to write the full 14 over here. So this is our last answer. Yes. Third arrow. Third arrow, you mean this one. This is the third one. Right? So this is the third one. What we are doing here is, simply we are multiplying 4 with 4, that's 16. 3 with 3, that's 9. Right? And 4 was the carry. So that's going to be 29. So what we do is, we take the number from the extreme right, we write it here. And 2 will be carry forward. Yes, Kajal, I hope it is clear now. Yes, quickly. No, Advika, this is for 3-digit numbers. No, Kansha. Thank you, Sonali. Any doubts still here or can we move ahead? Yes, Hydra Gamer, these kind of things you can do absolutely to remember the arrows. Like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Like in the first one, there is only 1 arrow, then 2 arrows, then 3 arrows. This is a nice way to remember it, in fact. Clear? Yes? So, Onkar, for NTSC, we have already done a session on that. The recorded video is there on YouTube. You can watch it after this session. And you can get all your doubts clarified regarding whatever doubts you have, whatever information you need for NTSC. Yes, this might seem long, but trust me, after practice, you will find it interesting. You will not go for that traditional method. Alright. So this was about the multiplication trick of a 3-digit number. Now let's move ahead to our third trick, that is square of any 2-digit number. Alright, so square of any 2-digit number. So generally what we do is we multiply those numbers. Let's say I have to take a square of 42. I'll do 42 times 42, 63 times 63. That's time consuming, right? So we have a very simple trick for that. But for that, what you need to know is the square of the numbers from 1 to 9, which I think everybody knows, right? Yes, I know that squares are difficult to remember. So there is a very interesting trick for that. So 1 square, everyone knows that one. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81. I think everybody would know the squares from 1 to 9. Yes? Everybody knows it? No doubts till here, right? All right. Right. So the trick is that, let's suppose you have to find the square of any 2-digit number. This works for any 2-digit number. So first we are going to see that in a generalized form, that is AB square. So what we will do here is, you can simply take A square. Obviously that would be a 2-digit number. You do B square. You write after that in this order only. And then what you need to do is, you have to do A times B times 2, 2AB basically. You have to multiply these two numbers with 2 and write it here like this. And you have to leave these spaces over here. Don't write anything over here. That's nice, Ashika. There are students who know till 20 also, but what about the other 2-digit numbers? And what you need to do after this, you just have to add them up and then you would get the result. So this was basically the generalized form, right? Now let me take an example. Here, let's suppose I have to find 68 square. So instead of doing 68 times 68, what I'll do is, I'll do 6 square, that is 36. Then I'll do 8 square, that is 64. Then what I'll do is, I'll do 2 times 6 times 8, right? And I'll write it here. What's that? That's going to be 96. And simply we are going to add them up, right? And what we will get? 4,624 would be our final answer. Yes. Isn't that interesting? Instead of doing that method, multiplying 68 2 times, yes, 68, multiplying 68 with 68, that is time consuming also, a little boring also, right? So this way now you don't need to remember, you don't need to memorize the squares, because this can be done really fast. So Kansha, what we have done here is, let's suppose, let me take another example. Let's suppose I have to do, let's say 25 square, right? So what I'll do is, first I'll do 2 square, that is 4. So we will write 2-digit numbers, that's going to be 0, 4, right? And then I'll do 5 square, that's going to be 25. And that's simply 2 times 5, like you do 2AB in a similar manner. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 5 is 20. I'll write 20 over here. You have to leave the digits which are on the extreme left and extreme right. Simply add them up. What will you get? 6, 2, 5. That's the square for 25. So Nali, I hope this is clear now. Yes, it is applicable for all the 2-digit numbers. Yes. Any doubts? Or you want me to give any other, one more example you want me to show? Yes, notes will be shared if you have joined the Telegram channel. Yes. You've learned the square till 50. Wow, that's amazing. Second method with second method. One more example, Papiya. Yeah. Let's say this time I'm taking 47 square. So what is 4 square? 4 square is 16. What is 7 square? That's 49. First step is done. Now what we need to do is 2 times 4 times 7. 2 times 4 times 7. Right? 2 times 4, 8. 8 times 7 is 56. We will write it here. We will not write anything on the extreme left and the extreme right. Right. So let's simply add them up. This is 9. This is 0. This is what? 6 times 6 plus 6. That's 12. Right? This is 2209. Isn't that simple? Yes. So this trick is for the 2-digit numbers. Yes, till 99. I hope this is clear to everyone. Quickly thumbs up, smileys if you have understood this. Yes, Kajal, absolutely. Got it? Yes. Ananya, Gungun, Kajal, Sonali, Renu Tiwari, Rudrakshi, Gungun, simple one. All right. So, as I said, 3 tricks I'm going to discuss. So this was the last trick. Yeah, I can see thumbs up and smileys now. Awesome. So we all have understood this. Now it's time for the homework. So we have a homework question for you. You have to find out the value of 5 by 6 plus 3 by 5 equals to what? Now I'm sure that you won't use the traditional method, right? You will be using the trick that I showed you today to find this out. So find out the answer and you can let us know the correct option in the comment section below after this session. Want a session on trick to remember cubes? Don't worry. Thank you, Sonali. Simple butterfly method. All right. No Anukriti. That's not. All right. So after this session, you can answer to this question in the comment section. And I hope that you all have joined the Telegram channel and you all know what all you're going to get there. And yes, session PDF for today's session will also be shared on the Telegram. So I hope everybody has joined it. Yes? Yes? All right. So here, so we have got you covered. There are so many sessions lined up for you from every Monday to Friday to make you exam ready. And I'm sure that all of you are liking the mini series on our academic channel. It's basically the science project, Level Up and Explorers Club. I hope you all are enjoying it and you all have seen those sessions. Yes? 43 by 30. Okay, it's the answer for that question. That's okay. You can share it after the session also. All right. And you all know that there is a free trial class link given in the description. So you are getting 24/7 video lessons on the app. So anytime you can watch these sessions depending on your routine. And personalized learning journeys would be there because everyone has a different potential, right? So it's better that you're getting a personalized learning experience over here. Dual teacher model is there and instant doubt clarifications. What else you want? Yesterday's and today's session PDF. Yes, Ananya, it will be shared. already joined the Telegram. So yes, all the PDFs will be shared over there. Don't worry about that. And please like, share and subscribe if you feel that these sessions are actually helping you, they are fruitful for you. Share it with your school friends, or if you have anyone in your neighbors, in your family. Mini series permanent. I'm glad that you're liking the mini series that we have. All right. So I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.